What is going on, everybody? It is me. It is Fick and Bricks here with yet another live build. That is correct. It's been a little bit since we went on the live stream in here, and we are back today with a very cool, a very unusual, a very quick, hopefully quick Lego build. I don't know. Off-brand Lego build. Technically not a Lego build, but we will get back to the regularly scheduled programming in a little bit here, which is the Lumi Bricks gas station. But as you can see here, dope dioramas, Poos, Pearl Jam, Elk Thunder, Jared, what's going on? As you can see by the brickheads that we have set up, yes, these are Lego brickheads that we have set up for the King of the Hill characters. Which in turn, what are we going to do today besides shamelessly plug my new project, which is a anti-land program torso. So we're going to plug the crap out of these two. These are going to be available at the Fick and Bricks website. Actually, no, it's not going to be a website, but obviously you can direct message me, and I'm going to post the actual official link post today, the sale post for all of these awesome Legoland torsos, anti-Legoland torsos. This is just one of the overprints that was done. This is going to be, I don't know what the prices are on the overprints yet, but I do have about 6 overprinted figs that I did. And then the rest are actually, oh, did that freeze up? Damn. Okay, that did freeze up a little bit. But the rest are actually just done on actual torsos. So they're actually just, they're limited. Oh, are we really, am I laggy today? It looks like it's laggy. Am I really laggy today? It seems like it's a little bit laggy, but hopefully everybody sees me on Instagram and it's not laggy. But these will be available for sale starting today. As you can see, we got some colors in here, mainly 25 of the black. I do have some pinks. I have some blues, some light blues, greens, and I believe I have one orange and one green. So it's only a one for one of ones. One of one, orange, green, and I think there's a purple. Yeah, there's a purple in there too. There's an orange, green, and a purple that are true one of ones. Okay, video is bad. All right, cool. Is it better now? It was a little. It looked a little laggy before, but I think we might be back. Oh no! What do we do? Oh crap! I don't know what just happened. It just reloaded. I just rebooted, so something restarted. So hopefully it's better now. Some screen just went boop, 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 like that, like a million times. I don't know if it's still laggy, but now is good. No, it's bad still. The video is still bad. I can come back in again if I need to here. You said no. I don't know if that means no is bad, no it's good. It looks pretty okay here right now, but again, I don't know if it's bad or not. It says I got 3 people on YouTube right now. So if anybody's out there on YouTube land, let me know if the video. Oh, it says 9 people. It's bad. It says I have 9 people watching. That's got to be a mistake because I never have 9 people watching in the afternoon here. So, but is this bad? How come it's bad? All right, let me go out. I'll go out and come back in. Hang on. Let me leave it and come back in. Hang on here. Let me see. They did something weird. They actually did something. Brick Daddy's. What's going on? How you doing? They did something weird where they're doing some crazy like Mars background crap or something. I don't know. New comments will appear in real time for everyone to see. Okay, so I don't have any comments there. That's fantastic. It says they have 7 people watching, but I have no comments on Instagram or YouTube right now, which is weird. Anybody out there watching better now? It says okay. I don't know. Maybe it was doing a little research. Jared, just let me know if it continues to be crappy and crazy out there. It says they have 6 people watching. Can somebody comment on YouTube if you can be so kind to comment on the YouTube there, just to let me know you're out there, so I can see if it's actually working. We are going to be building today, ladies and gentlemen, this gem of a set right there. It is the King of the Hill Brickcraft set that we're going to be building today. It's like a Hank Hill vignette type dealy here we got going on here. I was told to build it in front of with my family here, with my friends, with all of my subscribers, all of my family, all of my followers. They told me to build this. I've been getting a little bit of here and there saying you can't show it, you can't build it, whatever, blah blah blah. But I'm going to build it. I was told I could build this. I could show it to everybody. It's going to be available, I believe, at the end of this month, come Black Friday. So you will be able to pick up this King of the Hill set come Black Friday for your very own, as well as a Breaking Bad set, which I will show you guys in a little bit. I was sent 3 sets from Brickcraft. They sent me these free. I did not pay for them. They were free. So again, you'll get a great uh, review from me of the set once we're building it. As you can see, it does come with the cooler filled with the Alamo beer. It's got the classic Hank Hill tractor, the even more classic fence that they all stood in front of, and the propane tank with the barbecue grill. It's got some burgers on there and some dogs. He is hanging an Alamo beer in his hand. The build looks a little rough here. I'm not going to lie. Their arms are a little, but again, you're building a character, a buildable character. Face looks amazing. Hair is on point. You even got the little ears with the half, almost 3/4 moon tile piece. But for the moon was cut off like his earpiece. Now it's down. Now it's down to one. So that might be more my style here. And feet looks like they are circle feet, or they might be the long 1x2 with the two jumpers on them. They could be that. My question is, because they do actually show the rest of the crew on the. It says they have 19. It says they have 19 watchers on right now on YouTube. I know that's absolutely not correct. That is absolutely 100% not correct. But hell, if all 19 of you are watching, welcome. But I have no comments on the stream right now, so that comes to show you. I think something's now it's down to 8. I think something's happening with YouTube and StreamYard right now. So I believe that's what I'm dealing with there. There could be some issues with the StreamYard. They did a whole bunch of updates, and there's all sorts of craziness now update-wise on StreamYard. But Jared, can you do me a favor? If you're still listening, can you go into YouTube real quick and just throw a chat, or throw a comment into YouTube? Because now I'm down to 2. So it's super weird. But it does make me question to see if they're actually going to do all of the characters from King of the Hill, or if this Hank Hill is just kind of like a one-off type deal. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna build it. I'm not gonna wait any longer. I think it's from the top. I want to say sometimes their boxes are weird on how you actually open them up. But yeah, this is a top. These are all top ones. They're all top open. Yeah. Okay. So Jerry's okay. So it is working. Okay. Thanks, Jerry. Yeah. So it is absolutely working. We got the classic. Here we go. We got the classic Brickcraft. This does not look like it's going to be a crazy big set. I'm definitely hoping to get this one done in one deal here, one and done type of deal here. So we're going to see if we can get that done. So it looks like there's Hank himself. There's number 1. There's a one. Oh, and a big 1 bag. You built the fence right off the rip here. There's the 2 bag there, and then here is the instructions. The instructions are nice. If you guys have never built a Brickcraft set, I highly recommend them. They are absolutely awesome. Great sets here. The art box art is amazing. The instructions are even better. You got this glossy little instruction book here, which is absolutely great. The colors on the inside are pretty solid too as well. You get pretty solid color on the instructions on the inside. Very nice color pieces. It smells like an instruction book, which we all know what an instruction book smell like. And we are going to, looks like 5 bags maybe. All right, that's the first bag. We got a 2 bagger. I think it's only a 5 bagger today. Yeah, this one, oh, there's another 1 bag. Yeah, so basically we're going to be building the base of the thing with all the green pieces here. Oh, that's like 3/4 of the bag. Yeah, there's like 5 1 bags. And yeah, so it goes up to 5 bags. This we will definitely get done in 1 rip today. This is going to be a one and doneer, 1 rip today. So we got 5 bags. We're going to build the base here. We're just going to open and rock and roll here and go here. So we got a lot of plate here. We got more green plate here for the grass. So it doesn't look like it's going to be a crazy complicated build here. We got a little grass pieces here, some tile pieces, some of the little flowery looking doodads here. We got some of those as well. And then we got the fence pieces, lots of fence pieces here. So a bunch of fence pieces here. Yeah, lots of fence pieces. So I'm actually curious to see how they do the fence pieces. They look pretty good. So what's going on? How you doing? What do we got? Ibrahim. How you doing? Ibrahim, welcome. We're gonna be starting off a little bit of Ghost Sour Stripes today. Sour stripes. That's how we're gonna do this stream today. Ghost Sour Stripes. Oh, it's so choice. Is it really? Am I? Oh, I lost the hour. That's right. I lost the hour. I'm looking at my Lego clock over here, and I'm like, what happened to the hour? But I lost the hour, so we got to go back an hour here. So let me redo my clock here and go back the hour to almost Yeah, there we go. Now we're almost at 2 o'clock. So there we go on the East Coast. What is going on? All right, what's up? What's up? Here we go. King of the Hill. Oh, look at this awesome picture in the front here. Great. There's no lore, but it's an awesome picture nonetheless. Yeah, it's really, really cool. It did a great job. Measure your pieces. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So I'm excited about this. This looks like a pretty decent sized base to it too. So it looks like we're going to get into some real nice size wise here for this vignette, and it is a vignette. Obviously, you can see it's a pretty decent size vignette. Oh, there's two of these. So am I doing this 2 times? Wait a minute. Okay, hang on. Let me see here. Let me see. I think I am doing this 2 times. I actually got to do a front side to side. Yep, I think they want me to do side by side. So I'm going to do this right off the rip because everybody knows, you know what's when you're doing it once and you got to come back and do it again. It ain't fun. So we're going to get this done 2 at a time here, two rips and get this done and get to rocking, get to rolling, do a face reveal live. Everybody's seen my face, bro. You go on Instagram, everybody's seen my face. Everybody has seen me. It's definitely not not like it used to be back in the day when everybody was all secretive and stuff, and you're like, oh my gosh, you don't know what it looks like. I actually have put my face out on Instagram pretty often these days. So yeah, I've done so. I do a lot of lives on Instagram, and the face is well known now. Everybody when I go out in public and people come up to me and ask me for autographs, everybody knows what I look like. So the face is definitely out there. So it is definitely out there, and for everybody to be amazed and to be in wondrous of me, of Ficken Bricks here, of the legend of Ficken Bricks, the legend that is Ficken Bricks. Kind of crazy. But if you want to see a live face reveal, it is definitely something that does happen every once in a while. So especially if I'm going down like this, or I do a piece or something like this, and you can see all the crazy ass hair and stuff like that. We got some good stuff going on. Aria, what's going on? What's going on, Aria? I saw the coverage from your post from BravoCon. I actually saw that, and I was amazing. Loved it. Loved the coverage. Rocking it. Your kid's rocking it. He's doing awesome. I love to see all that stuff. So very cool. I was excited that I kind of linked through him through you. So that was very sweet. Big fan of his now. Big fan of his. So very, very cool. Good. So they look like they're having a blast out there. They look like they're having a great time. So very, very cool. Very cool. Very cool. And now not that he needs another, subscriber or follower, but I will be following him as well because I always like to follow very cool and interesting accounts. So he'll be getting another follow from me for sure. Still, oh yeah, I got it. Yeah, there's a haircut. I gotta get this. I gotta get a trim. The trim's coming up here. The trim's coming up. It'll be here before you know it. I'll be getting a nice little trim for the holiday season. The holiday season is upon us, so we will be getting a nice little trim there for that. So, all right, so we got 2 of those. Made 2 of those nice little base plate sectiones there, and then we got to connect the one to the other. So we're going to do a little connection here. Open connection here, 3x3. This is a beefy base plate though. Actually, it's a beefy stack here. It is a beefy stack. I ain't gonna lie, it's a stacker and stack right there, stacked in the back. Here we go. All right, you guys can see what's the hot take on Stud City Target refund. What happened to Mayo? Get out of here, bro. Dude, Bill's Mafia is crazy, dude. Hopefully we're gonna kick back this week. They've been just, I don't know, they're underachieving. Is that a thing? Was that what we're gonna say? They're underachieving now, I guess. I mean, they lost to the Patriots, they lose to the Dolphins, and I mean, maybe underachieving is what they're doing. I have no clue right now. I don't really have a hot take on it, Jer. I mean, I'm buddies with Stud City. I like the kid. I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't understand the whole, not the drama portion of it, but the whole like, is it bad type of. Is it? Ooh, that's like, is it dirty? I don't know if you guys can see that right there. Is that dirt? Looks like dirt right there. I don't know if it's dirt or if it's just a bad piece. Maybe it's a piece that, was it dirt? It could have been actual dirt. Maybe it was dirt. I don't know. It's grass, so it could be dirty. I didn't really understand. Well, Hoarder, what's going on, bro? How you doing? CB Shamrock, what's going on? ESPN 100% criticizing every WW or every receiver except Shakir. Yeah, ESPN's got a lot of stuff going on too. There, Mayo. I saw that today, but they're doing a lot of weird things to it on that station. So I don't know what's happening with ESPN, but there's definitely a lot of stuff going on in that realm as well. Jer, I don't really, honestly, I don't have a hot take right now on it because I don't really understand the whole thing that was happening. Like, I guess I don't get it. Like, I don't understand what the advantage was to it. I mean, I saw all the drama. I saw the posts. I saw, other like Big Zach going, going doing his post and doing his thing and stuff like that. I guess I just don't get the advantage to doing what he did. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, I know a lot of those bigger sets, like the modulars and stuff locally here, weren't available. Like, they just weren't available here. They were never even in the stores here. So there was no shot of us even getting those in the stores here locally because they didn't have them. So to even go early and get them or whatever he was trying to do, I didn't even have that ability because there was no stock here to be had. So seems like a bad look for a land person. He bought sets in advance of the sale that was known to price adjust. So okay, so he went in there, bought the sets, and then took them back the day after and got the adjustment, got the sale price adjusted to whatever form of payment he used to make sure that he was able to obtain the sets and not, get that they weren't sold out when he got there. Is that so? He basically bought them with the assumption that he was going to get a price adjustment to the sale price the next day. Is that where we're going with this? Is that what I'm understanding here? It sounds like that's kind of the issue here. Okay, the GM used the next game. Oh boy, Mayo, there you go, bro. Is it Kels Rodriguez? What's going on? How you doing? There you go. Thank you. All right, you too. Appreciate you for stopping by. Again, I don't know. Is it more? Is it exacerbated more to the fact that it was a land person doing it? Like if me or myself and Jer went out and did this, would I take heat being Fick and Bricks? Not that I'm a huge anybody in this community, but if I posted that, would I take heat, or is he just taking heat because he's a land member? And is the heat rightfully put towards him? I don't know. It's not my place to to comment on that because again, my problem has always been with the land program itself. I have certain land members that I do follow, but again, I don't think I've ever really made a post about any land member specifically, even though I've been blocked by certain land member. I don't make any disparaging comments about anybody. So again, I don't like the program as a whole. I don't go after any specific land members because they've been approved for the program. They're taking advantage of said program. They're doing what they need to do to continue to get the free sets and all that good stuff. So again, I think my hot take has always been I think the program's broken and needs to be completely redone. So that's my hot take for it. Only if you made videos and told people to game the system. Yeah, and again, Jared, I mean, we could take everything we see on Instagram and everything we see on social media with a grain of salt. I'm not sticking up for anybody, but again, if you go on social media and they tell you to go, dock somebody's, house or, do this to somebody, it doesn't necessarily make it right, and it doesn't necessarily mean you should go do it. In his post, he thought he was, I guess, trying to help out people and trying to give them a one-up type advantage on other people, I guess. Like I said, it didn't matter to me in one way or the other because none of those sets were available for me anyway, so I didn't even have the ability to buy the sets if I wanted to. And again, yeah, if you want to, if we want to get down that road and we want to say insider trading and everything like that, again, is it exacerbated more because of the fact that he's a land member? Of course, 100%, absolutely. That's again, if it was Fick and Bricks, would it be a problem? Probably not. Everybody would probably cheer the fact that I did that because they're always trying to help people out in the community. But again, everybody has a bad land taste in their mouth, rightfully so. And, he's got a very large following of people that, follow him and his, accounts and stuff like that. And so I think it's just a little bit more amplified because he is who he is. And that's pretty much it. All right. So we got that. Shoot, that shouldn't be there. What the hell is that? Why did I? Oh no, that is the little one. Okay. Blades of Grass are pretty badass. I like that. Brickmaster G, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Blades of Grass are pretty badass. I like that. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. And this is a type of set that you got green grass growing all over the place. So if you have any extra pieces, you're just gonna toss them in. You literally just need to toss these pieces into the ground here. So the grass scene looks pretty legit. I'm not gonna lie. I got an extra grass piece right here. We're just gonna toss it in the front. It's just one little green piece. We're gonna toss it right in the front there. This is what we got. We got the room for the tractor is gonna go here. The cooler is gonna go here. The grill is gonna go here. The propane accessories grill that's gonna go there. And now we're building the. Oh, is this literally is? Oh my gosh, these peas, lemon squeeze. Here we go. All right, this is going to be as easy as you make it right here. They are not even. Are we not even getting a? Are we not tying any of this in? This has to be tied in. Are you kidding me? Are we just literally okay? As you guys can watch me as I'm doing this here, let's put this down a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm literally putting this on, and I don't think there's going to be any tie-ins to any of this thing. And Fick and Bricks. Obviously, you guys know me. I'm a huge proponent of the everything being tied together so it's not wonky and freaking falling apart and you can hit it and everything. So they're literally stacking one on top of the other. So this has no again, nothing's tied together. So this is all Willie Nelson, willy nilly here. Here we go. If you buy sets and return them and purchase again on discount, you can manipulate the market. Again, Mayo, I mean, we could literally talk about this for freaking hours and days if you really want to talk about that topic, because market manipulation within the Lego community is rampant, and y'all can see that just by Whatnot and some of the figures, some of the Star Wars figures that went insane, and then now that there's rumors going out that there might be a new Darth Revan figure coming out. I really don't think that's the case, honestly. I think all of that was all kind of a joke. I don't really think there's a new Darth Revan fig coming out by that picture that kind of is swimming around. It don't look real to me. I'm not gonna lie. So, does Brickcraft make unique molds? I think so, Jer. I think there is some pieces that I built within their repertoire that have been unique molds, for sure. Oh wait, oh no, okay. So you do tie in the. Oh no, wait. Okay, so I take it back. Sorry. See, I'm sorry, Brickcraft. See, I take it back. So they with the fence pieces, we are tying in the top pieces, which is awesome. Okay, so that's cool. So you are covering one each because they did do a one for on each side. So you do have a one for on each side, which is the one for on here. So you get a one for on each side and then a 1x2 to cover the tracks there, if you will. So we got that there. We got that there. We got that there. That there. That there. And then that there. Cool. Hank and Red Mower. You think it's a Toro? I bet you it's a Toro. Yeah, I bet you it's a Toro. Sure, they're Grant. Okay, so it does. Okay, so there is a little bit of stability there. So they kind of combine the two, split the middle, and then they're combined. So there's nothing in the middle. Obviously, this whole piece would come off in one section, but it does look pretty damn good right now. Okay, now we're going to build the tractor. So let's go into bags 2 for the tractor. I think there's about 2 per. No, it's probably a 3 per. Is it 2? Yeah, 2 bags for the tractor. Thinks my tractor's sexy. All right, let's go. Little old school country reference there. She thinks my tractor's sexy. I gotta start getting some building going on here, boys and girls. So I got a lot of sets in the hopper here, which A lot of them aren't actually Lego sets, but I'm excited about this next set that's probably in the. Oh, it's see. I'm wondering. I gotta figure. I gotta show you this real quick. The Moise Isley Cantina mock build here, the modular build, which is coming up in the in the near future here on the channel. We got this coming up. This is from our friends over at YOU MKO. So our friends at YOU MKO, the people that provided me with the Back to the Future set, also shipped me this one. Brex Builds on the gram. What's going on, bro? So this is a three-tier modular of the Moise Isley Cantina, or Moise Port Cantina, whatever you want to call it. But super excited to build this. 2,731 pieces. Again, this was sent to me with a do bag. There's a do bag with this thing too. So that's exciting. Can't wait. And I'm building this one right now too as well. So we got the Lumi Bricks gas station, which I just started to build. We started to wire that up. So that one is in process as well. And yeah, a lot of stuff going on the channel. So if you guys got any questions, I also have some Legoland, anti-Lego land torsos. Speaking of Legoland, Jer, thank you very much. Mayo Land, Jer, Stud City, the Stud City. That's a perfect freaking segue to me selling these torsos. Again, if anybody is interested in these torsos, please contact me. I will be putting out a post rather later today with details on how you can obtain your very own Legoland torso, anti-Legoland torso. These are hot item. These are not UV printed. These are pad printed. These are the same printing that Lego uses for their minifigures. These, look at them. They're amazing. Look at the quality. Pad printed. They look amazing. They came out really good. The printer will not be named who made these for me, but these are not going to be around very long. They're going to sell like hotcakes. Trust me when I say that. These are not going to be around for very long. And this is a one and done thing. I'm not making any more of these. Once these are gone, they're gone. So I got 25 black ones. I got some blue, light blue. I got dark blue, and I have pink. And then I have a couple of one-fers. And then I did do a couple overprinted figs as well. So if anybody's interested, please reach out to me, because like I said, they're not going to be around for very long. I can already tell you that. Those are going to be gone. And when those are gone, they're gone. Biggest unintended market manipulation I've seen was, I reported about that. Qui-Gon Jinn and the Sith infiltrator rhinos reported news not found in Mexico figs on whatnot. Unintended. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one there, Mayo. And I think that fig is kind of... Again, that's another good example. That's a great example, Mayo. Thanks for bringing that up. Like, you see that, and I think that fig has kind of bottomed out again. I think that, it was running wild for a while there, and I think, people kind of tried to cash in, and I think that fig kind of, like I said, I think it bottomed out again a little bit. I don't think it's as expensive as it was when, that everybody started freaking out about that fig. So, again, it comes and goes. There's always going to be highs and lows in the market. All right, Jared, thanks for stopping by, though, bro. I appreciate you, man. We will definitely hook up in the near future. I know you got some stuff for me, and we gotta kind of pony up there. So I will definitely be in touch, and we'll get together sooner than later, my friend, for sure. So thank you for stopping by, and yeah, we're gonna get this done today. So thanks, Jared. Appreciate you, my friend. All right, let's see what we got here. So let's try. Yeah, we're building the tractor actually. So the outside of the tractor is maroon. Okay, is that what I'm looking at here? And I think the inside is this. Okay, so I'm gonna think that the outside of the tractor is maroon. Okay, so I'm looking at a lot of maroon right now. That's all I'm showing you guys. I'm looking at a lot of maroon, some dark red, if you will. I believe this would be dark red, considered if this was a Lego product. I don't see too much in the red category. So the tractor is red on the outside here. Oh, do they have a freaking... Oh, that... Okay, so this is what I was going to show. I was talking about too before. So there actually is it's branded. The tractor actually is branded. My Steady Mind Studio, what's going on? The Steady Mind Studio, what's going on? There also is a Mike Judge title as well. And that's what I was getting into talking about before. So I don't know how... I can't imagine the cost on some of these IPs that they're using for craft here. I mean, they got some bangers. They just dropped the Golden Girls. They got the King of the Hill. They got Futurama. They got Family Guy. There's a Breaking Bad set in the box right down below here that that I'll show you guys in a little bit. But it seems like they're running wild with the kind of the IPs here with and great for them. I mean, if they can do it, absolutely great for them. I just can't. The cost has to be crazy to kind of get these people's names on some of these sets. But hell, they're making money, man. They're making money. I love them. They're family to me. They've been more than epically amazing to me over the past, since I've kind of come to hang out with them. So I'm excited. Like I said, I'm excited to hang out with them. Very much, very much appreciate them still sending me all the sets and kind of pre-flighting a lot of the sets with them. So I'm very appreciative of the partnership and our continued partnership. So again, very very cool. I appreciate everybody out there stopping by, tuning in with me today. It's going to be a good day. We're going to get King of the Hill done. We're going to get Hank Hill. We're going to get Bobby Hill done. That's my purse. I don't know you. We're going to be probably getting into a little bit of that today too. If you're hanging out long enough, you might hear that too. You might hear me do my Bobby Hill impersonation, all the good stuff. So again, hopefully everybody is having a fantastic Saturday. It is Saturday on the East Coast here. Might be Sunday morning somewhere else in the world, but it is truly Saturday here, and it is almost Thanksgiving time. We're almost getting into that holiday season. I noticed a lot of houses in the neighborhood already got the Christmas lights up. I know a lot of people that I hang out with in the realms of, my full-time job and my other job and stuff like that do not appreciate the whole we gonna put the Christmas lights out right before the right after Easter, right after Halloween. They don't like that, but that's okay. Have those dreams figs you hyped up held their value? Dreams figs. You're gonna have to give me a little bit more on that mail. What are we talking about here, brother? What dreams figs did I help hype up? I was on the dreams kick for a while. We're on the monkey kid for a while. I think if I had to guess, I would say probably not. I'm gonna say probably the dreams figs probably did not hold up as well as I probably had anticipated. I know the Monkey Kid figs absolutely held their value. A lot of the Monkey Kid figs I know for sure have definitely done better than expected when it comes to returns on investments or ROI. If you're Brick Revolution, so I know some of them really did really well. But yeah, if you're talking about I'm thinking the specific ones you're talking about probably did not do as well as we had anticipated. From that $200 castle set. Now you're gonna make me do some homework here. All right, hang on. Dreams, Bricklink. We're gonna go to the Dreams Factory here. Sets. Ooh, they're doing a monthly maintenance. If anybody's on the freaking Bricklink, look out! A monthly maintenance is ahead. There's only 49 sets. Castle. We're talking about the. Oh, you're talking about Nuwa. You're talking about that Nuwa fig. All right, yeah. You are talking about this fig right here. I believe you're talking about Nuwa, right? Oh no, Nuwa's Monkey Kid. Never mind. No, Nuwa's Monkey Kid. Never mind. I'm sorry. The Never Witch. It might be this castle here. If it's this castle, it's the Castle Nocturnia. Yeah, Nocturnia. That's the one we're talking about here. Castle Nocturnia. Dizzy right now is going for. She looks like a one for $10 on her. All those little Dreamling figs. I'm not really going 7 on that one, so that's 17. We got 5 on that one, 22. Mateo with the Z Blob is another 5, that's 27. Mrs. Castile Lady's 11, so you're 27, 38. So let's call it 40. And then the Never Witch is right now $10. So you're about $50 in figs minus all the little Dreamling figs. So $200 set. It is still out there though, right? It is 2024, so it has not retired yet. It is still out there for sure. But we got yeah. So again, I think Dreams is definitely a good investment on the aftermarket for some minifigures. I think the bigger upside right now for me currently would be Monkey Kid. I think Monkey Kid's got a bigger upside than Dreams. I thought Dreams was going to be all that in a bag of potato chips beforehand, but I think right now, I think Dreams is going to be secondary to Monkey Kid. I think Monkey Kid is done. If I'm not mistaken, is it Monkey Kid done? I think they're isn't it 2026? I think might be the last year for Monkey Kid Figs. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that is the case. But we definitely, you know, me and BR, we kind of did a little market testing too as one before when we were talking about Forlom and some of the bounty hunters from the Star Wars sets. We kind of went a little deep on Forlom there for a while, me and Brick Revolution, and not that it didn't do anything. I mean, we kept our money. I think we kept our money. And hey, you remember, I still have 69 Thielen Dancers. So I still have 69 of those Thielen Dancers. So if anybody wants to spec buy with me, there you go. I'm Mr. Fig and Bricks over here is king of the spec buy. So we got 69 of those. And I paid $2 a piece for those Thielen Dancers at 69 of those, dancers. Those from my the 69th Legion. I paid $2 a piece for them. So I think even on a resale value, I think that was a solid buy because we all know what happened with Ula once that Ula's Jabba's Palace. Once that set went retired, we knew what happened to that Ula fig. That Ula fig went crazy, and they've yet to make an Ula fig, so they've yet to redo the Ula fig. So we'll see what happens there. But all right, so the Mike Judge thing is actually on the back of the tractor. So the Mike Judge nameplate is actually on the back of the tractor here. So that's where that Mike Judge nameplate is. There we go. All right, brother, man. I appreciate you, Mayo. Thanks for tuning in. Numbnuts for Lego. What's going on? Hey, Kevin, what's up on the gram there? How y'all doing on the gram, on the G-Ram there? I am streaming both on the gram as well as on YouTube. YouTube is kind of a dead form of social media at this point, but we're still trying to get that monetization going on YouTube here, which I've been trying for years and years and years, and I don't think it'll ever happen. You never know. You never know. You keep plugging away, and one of these days something good might happen. You just never know. All right, 4x4s on that side. And then here comes the red portion. Okay, so they draped it with the dark red, and then they're going to add the red portion to the outside. So they actually made it dark red, and then they're going to turn it red on the outside. So it's going to be dark red on the inside, red on the outside. So that's pretty badass. Okay, we're on 25 here. Here we go. Keep it rolling here. Okay, what are we doing? These in here. And there is a cool, once I get to the end of this, you guys are going to be like, oh, that's pretty sweet. Because there is actually a part of this build that's, it's branded. It's King of the Hill branded on the actual tractor, which is pretty impressive. It's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. That's a pretty good get to brand it on the actual tractor, King of the Hill. I kind of do like that. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't ever lie to my family and my followers. So we ain't going to start today, that's for sure. We got that. And then we put it over to the other side here with a couple of these bangers here. So again, red to the outside, and then our dark red on the inside, and then we get to highlight it with the red on the outside there. That's still in there like that. Okay, we got, did I have to add something? No, it's just the end going. Yep, we're going to jump that up. Where's that round piece there? There it is. Put that in there. Snap that down. You hear that snap? It's pretty badassery of me. Okay, let's see. So we got here. And then one over here. Oh, hang on one second, guys. Get right back. All right, we're back. Just had to check something out real quick. Back. Oh crap! Stepped on the brick. Do you think Mike Judge owns? I would assume they would send him one. I would think that's probably a part of the negotiation for this. I think they would just probably send him one, or case of them, maybe. I would think he would definitely get first dibs at a bunch of these things. So, but it looks pretty smooth. It looks pretty good so far. I don't think I've ever really built a Lego tractor from the ground up. So, I've had tractors in the past, but they've also been from bulk bins. So, let's see. We got 4 of these on this side. I thought the tractor was going to be done, but obviously not done yet. So, one there. Oh, I see what we got here. Okay, so we got to connect this. And then this to there, roundabout right there. Connect. Is this the? Oh, this is the seat. Oh, we're making the seat. Oh, we're gonna connect. Oh, this is where we're gonna put Hank Hill on this. This bootay is gonna go in the back here. Okay, we got the bootay. One there. We got one there. And a 3-banger, a 3-banger, 6-banger across the back. Oh, now we're making the. Okay, now we're making the actual steering wheel. Okay, it's pretty legit. This is pretty legit. Nice little steering column here. He did it pretty well. Did it pretty well. Let's see. It looks like a steering wheel to me. Let's see. Put that in there. Drop that down to there. And put that right. And go on this one right there. Okay. Pretty cool steering column there. Oh, I lost all of my. I had 19. At one point, it said I had 19. I don't think that was a true statement, but it literally at one point there was 19 on the screen, on my StreamYard screen. I think that's the most I think I've ever had in a live stream at one point. But again, I don't know how valid that actual number is, but we shall see. See, it was a good feeling for a couple seconds there when I freaking, definitely had a bunch of numbers up. My numbers were pretty high there. Okay. Right, so there we got that so far. That looks like the tractor so far. And I think we're on the Bags Trace. Yep. Bags Trace will actually finish this said tractor. So we got this one here. This one, yeah, we got Bag 3. There was the piece I was missing. Oh yeah. And so branded upon branded. You guys gotta check this out. This is pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. And big tires too. Oh, big tires, and I cannot lie. This thing's got big tires. Somebody was asking about the tires. Yep, and this thing's got some honking tires. So that's actually pretty damn good. But the cool thing about this, as I showed you guys before, and I didn't even notice this when I first started building this thing. I just happened to look at the box. I caught the box out of the corner of my eye there a little bit, and I saw this, and I will show you guys this in a hot second here. A lot of littles in this one. A lot of littles in this bag here. Okay. Probably making the engine and stuff. But this piece right here is the coup de grace of the whole set. And I'm telling you, I still don't know the validity of these prints. I don't know. This one to me feels smooth to the touch. So if I had to guess, I would say this one would be pad printed, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have to contact them and ask them if their pieces are in fact pad printed. But there's no rise to the print job on this one, and I know UV printing is getting pretty good over the years, but this one does not seem to have any like rise on it at all. It feels smooth to the touch, so I don't know. Sometimes UV you can tell has a little bumpness to it. This one doesn't seem to have that, so I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. All right. Let's hide we're gonna hide the steering column there a little bit. We're gonna drop, let's see, we're gonna put one of these and then one of these. That's silver. Oh, that's a silver piece. Okay. We got the silver back up in here. Okay, and that's still gonna be a little bit low, but that's all right. Now we gotta do let's see here. Silver back here. Where's this guy? Is this one? Yep. One there. 3. And then the silver back again. Where are you, bro? There he is. Let's do it. Okay, let's do that. And then a 1x4. Where's my 1x4? There you are there. We rocking. We crushing this. We crushing this. Like this. And then this. And then 2. Let's see, one of these. That, and then we got one of these like that. And then we got, should be a 1x2 in here somewhere. There we go. Oh, this is the front. This is like the grill. Yeah, this is like the front grill of said, or the back maybe the back grill. Yeah, this one back. This, and then we got some shinies. Shiny. There we got shiny 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I like that song from Maui and Moana. Yeah, that's the jam right there. A little Moana for your afternoon here. All right, let's see what we got. That's the piece I need right there. Piece de resistance. And we got one there and another one there. And we're gonna put this in. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's pretty sweet like that. I like that. It definitely looks like it's front grillage. Yeah, we're definitely working on the grill. The front grill, if you will. Mm-hmm. So we need one of these. Shiny. Yeah, we get those songs in your head and then they never come out. Yeah, that's one for me. The shiny song is definitely one for me. Put this there. That. Yeah, so far this build's been pretty easy, pretty simple, pretty simplistic right now. I ain't gonna lie, it's not been too crazy. I haven't really screamed or made any disparaging comments about the build. So there's the front of the tractor. I'm gonna put that tractor right there so y'all can see what we're dealing with here. The front of the tractor. Oh, actually, we can't do that. I spoke a little too early there. We gotta come back here. We gotta come back now. And we're gonna do a 1x4 quattro there. There's the quattro right there. And then we're going to drop a 6-banger there. Cross there, and then a 1x4 banger here. Oh, wow. Is that actually... Wow. Came out of the factory with connected piece. You don't see that too often in the Lego game. I don't really ever see connected pieces coming out of bags. Not too often. So, all right. So that's good like that. Now we're going to need another one of these guys here. Use guys there, and then 2 of. Oh, we got more silver dogs here. All right, silver there, silver there. And that's pretty cool. I do like the look of this is getting fantastic. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm kind of digging the look. The look is great. This is supposed to go back one though. So we have that there. So we just gotta put that one back, which is okay. And then we're gonna top this off. The coup de grace is actually going to be the hood piece here, which is the hood piece here, which runs right along there like that. And there we go. This is beefier. It's a little bit boxier. It's a little bit bigger than I thought. I mean, this thing is chunky monkey. This is not like it's pretty beefy. It is definitely pretty beefy. It's heavy. It's not, they definitely didn't chintz on it. They did not chintz on it is basically what I'm saying here. No chintzing. They did not do they weren't chintzy on it. So that doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel like it's, going to fall apart in your hand. None of that. None of that stuff in this dojo. No, thank you. All right, so what do we got this way? So this is going to go, so we got it this way, and then this is going to go, oh, it's like oh, dang. Okay, I like that. Okay, so they put it up like this on the back over here, and then they want a little top for the wheel, over the wheel hang, like a little, little I don't know. What do you call these things? What are they called? It's not a mud flap, but it's like a. I don't know what you call it. I don't know, but y'all know what I'm talking about, though. Y'all definitely know what I'm talking about. It's over the wheel itself, so it goes down like that. There we go. Not mechanically inclined to talk about stuff like that, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Come on now. All right, so what do we got here? So we got I'm going to drop a 1x4 on here in the black. Oh, you know what? I always put tires together too. I should have put tires together, but we'll put those by the side for now, so it keeps out of the. Oh, there's 2 smalls and then 2 big. So the front tires and the back tires are bigger size, different sizes. I kind of like that. That's a good get too. I like that a lot, actually. I like that a lot. All right, back to 3 up on the gram. What's going on? What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Let's start a conversation. Let's start a dialect, if you will. Let's see what's going on in the Lego world today. We've already talked about price manipulation. We talked about that a little bit today. What else did we talk about? We talked about some of the drama within the Lego community with the whole Stud City thing. We kind of touched base on that a little bit. Hot takes for days around this in this dojo. So we got hot takes for days. In case anybody has any other hot takes you wanna drop on the channel, let's go. You guys got anything to plug? Shameless plugs have not been happening too often in this dojo, but please, we accept all shameless plugs in here. If you got something you're promoting, come on in, promote it, do what you got to do, and then you can drop out and leave. It's all good. Even if you're in here for 5 seconds doing a self promotion, you got something coming out. You got something on the gram. You got something on YouTube. You got something on the Flickrs, the Tumblrs, the Tinders, the Grinders of the world. If you're out there and you're trying to make a buck, you're grinding out there trying to do what you got to do, and you want to promote something, this is the spot. This is where you need to be on your Saturday afternoon, hanging out with Thick and Bricks, promoting your stuff. Telling you, it's a good way to be. It's a good way to be. So again, welcome everybody, all 3 of you hanging out with us today. Appreciate you hanging out. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to pop into this live stream for, even if it's a couple seconds. That's all. It's all that matters. We appreciate everybody. Wet Chef, what's going on the over there hanging out on the Instagram machine? What is up, my friend? What is up? So hopefully everybody's having a super fantastic day. We are building this brick craft. Yes, that is correct. Brick craft. Say it with me, y'all. Brick craft, King of the Hill set. Now, my sources have told me that this set will be released on Black Friday from the website. So Nate Hendrickson, 1999. What's up, bro? How you doing, my friend? How you doing? Not necessarily. I don't know the current price MSRP for this set. I do know that from what I've been told and what people have kind of said to me in passing, and when they've asked me why have I already started to put this set out there, because it's supposed to be a Black Friday, I guess, exclusive drop type thing. Well, I honestly, again, was never told that I could not put this out, and I think the company would have said something to me. They said they would love to have you build this and share this with your followers, your subscribers. So that is kind of what happened, and that's what. So, again, story goes, I believe this is going to be available on Black Friday. So if you guys are hanging out on Black Friday and you think this set is pretty badass, it's pretty cool, I would love to get my hands on it. BrickcraftOfficial.com, and Brickcraft Official is where you need to be on Black Friday to be able to pick up this set yourself. Again, I will give you my unbiased opinion on this set as I'm walking through it right now. But as I'm doing it, as I'm building it right now, this set's pretty legit. It's pretty legit. It's pretty cool, pretty top notch. Haven't had any issues with it yet so far. And as well as I do, I'm the most honest person when it comes to all of these builds. One of my turns, what's going on. If I see something that's bougie or that I don't like or that's real bad, and I'm building a set, I'm gonna call it out. I'm gonna say that it's bad. Okay, so you guys have remembered. If you guys go back to a certain build of like Lumi Bricks or Fantasy build or anything like that, you all know that I called minifigs real bad. So and I called them out numerous times, and I will not land anything up. I'm not gonna land it up for y'all. I ain't gonna land it up. And if it's bad, I'm gonna call it bad, and we gonna say it's bad. So there's no land placating in this review process here. And I let the people know they're sending me, these companies that are sending me these sets. I let them know straight off the rip. If you're sending me this set for free, I'm gonna tell everybody I got it for free, but I'm gonna also give my honest opinion on the set. So if it's a steaming pile of dog poopies, I'm gonna say your set's a steaming pile of dog poopies, and I don't like it or appreciate it, and it's really bad. I've yet to do that. I've done it with one set, and I was very humbled by said set, but I'm not afraid to say that I was the JM Bricklayer fish set, the freaking jellyfish set with animatronic motions and crap. Yeah, I got humbled by that set real bad, and it did not end well for me. and we took care of the set, and that's all I'm going to say. But it was not a good, it was not definitely not a good good look for sure. Rogue Bricks 58, what's going on? Gunter and me, what's going on? How you doing? What is up? What is up? Welcome everybody to the most entertaining live build stream. Lego bricks, brick alt, unbranded bricks on the internet today. This is social media 101, how to be entertaining, how to be engaging on your social media platform. So hello y'all, welcome to the stream. It is what we do here. Love each and every one of y'all. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Only requirement you have when coming into a Ficken Bricks live stream and or live build is that you have a good time. Self-promotion is encouraged, and if you want to, do what you got to do, have at it, because that's what we do. We self-promote everybody. Everybody's got self-love around here. We self-promote everybody. If you're hanging out with us for an hour or 3 hours a day, 15 seconds, you know what? You're into the Lego game. You like alt bricks. You like non-branded Lego bricks. Whatever you like, you're welcome here. You're welcome to hang out here. Even if you don't like Lego, you just like hearing me babble for an hour and a half. Well, you know what? You picked a good place to be. So we're going to be hanging out for another little bit here till we get this done, and then we're going to call it a day. So I think we got this one in like that. This one goes back to the pins here. We got the pins. I think this is right through. Oh, yeah, it does. Straight through to the end, to the Enzo Amore here. Here we go. 2 of those. All right, so this is 2 of the big wheels on the back. So we got 2 big back wheels here. This thing looks sick. This thing looks real sick. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This thing looks stupid sick. Okay, those are the big back wheels. And then the front wheels, I think, are the same kind of dizzle here. Same kind of dizzle, but they're front wheel style here. We got front wheel style here. And all right, let's put this down. Oh, the tractor looks sexy. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's Hank Hill's tractor. I mean, come on, bro. Look at this thing. Tell me this thing ain't sexy. Look at it. Boom. This is sexy tractor right there. Sexy Hank Hill tractor. All right, what do we got? We got this piece, which is a little. Oh, this is the pipe for the. Yeah, we got the pipe for the steam fitter here. What do we got? Flip this over. The pipe goes up in there. Nice. That looks solid. Look at that. It's freaking solid. We got a steam pipe out the back there. Oh, we got some wheels. What's the wheels for? Is there wheels on this? Where the hell did the wheels come in to play? Did I miss the wheels? Shoot. Maybe I did. All right, let me see. We got this. That's going to go in there, which is cool because that goes right. Oh, and it's going to move too. That's badass. I like it. I don't know where all those small pieces came from. Oh, there might be more to build though. There definitely might be more. Okay. We got that underneath there like that, because you know what's going to happen. You're gonna attach and go here. Right, let me see if there's more to this. No, it's for bag. Was that big? Was that a 4 bag? Was it bag 4 and I didn't even know it? Did I open up a bag 4? I might have. And I probably did. Let me see. Was that a bag? That probably was a bag 4. I think. No, that was a bag 3. What in the hell? Where did all these pieces come from? All these pieces down here. I don't. I definitely did. Did I miss this freaking like 18 steps? No, I didn't miss no steps. I didn't miss no steps at all, actually. That was bag trace. Oh, maybe they mismarked the bag. They might have mismarked the bag because there's a lot of small pieces here. 4. Let me see. I bet you this must be on Hank Hill's part. Yeah, I think that's where some of these are coming from, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it was an extra bag of pieces. I have no idea. Because Hank Hill's the next portion of it build. So, all right. Well, we're going to leave that over there for now because I don't know. We might use those. We might not. Don't know. But we're going to check it out. All right, let's pop this back up again so you guys can see the build that we're doing here. And then we are into bag 4, which is technically my friend Hank. We got 4 and 5, and then, oh, shoot. Something did open up on me here. Something opened up. The bag got cut. We got a cut bag. We have a cut bag, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a cut bag. Okay. Well, at least too much didn't fall out because that could have been diabolical right there. If this bag was more cut open, this could have been diabolical. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, so let's do this now. And now we're building Hank Hill. So if you guys have ever built a buildable Lego minifigure or a buildable like Star Wars fig, this is what we're doing right now. So he does have a little bit of, like I said, his arms are a little bit, they look a little weird. So Kelly, love your life. Arms are going to wreck the 219. I don't really know what that is, but Kelly, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. If you're a Lego person, if you're not a Lego person, but if that's a shameless plug, that's cool too. We're all about it on this show. So whatever you got, just let it rock and roll. Let it rock and roll. All right. So look at that. That is ridiculous. Loving that. Loving that. Loving that. Ridiculous. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. You got to throw some shout outs to the peeps over at Brick Craft. I'm telling you, they're top notch. They're up on their craft, and you just got to kind of throw some love their way, because this is some good stuff. This is some good stuff. I think Jared was asking in the previous one if they do have their old molded pieces. I believe this is a molded piece of their own. I don't think Lego actually makes this piece. I think that's definitely a piece that I've never seen in Lego, which it's oddly enough, it's kind of could be used. I think people would definitely use these in Lego. These glow in the dark pieces. Oh, did they actually start to do the? Is that glow in the dark? Is the cooler actually glow in the dark? I don't know. Those pieces look to be creepily identical to the Lumi Bricks pieces. I'll show you guys in a second. I'm pointing down like you can see it, but you really can't. But I will show you guys in a second. It looks like this identical pieces to the Lumi Bricks ones that they used in the Twilight Motel, which is a little bit of a creamy. I don't really even know how to describe it honestly, but it's like a creamy color. I mean, I guess that's the best way I can describe it honestly. It's like a creamy yellow. It almost looks like it's glow in the dark. That's why I said glow in the dark, because that's exactly kind of what it looks like. It does look like it's a bit on the glow in the dark side. We shall see. I'll show you guys that in a hot second too. All right, let's see. One of these. I think this is the cooler. I think we are building the cooler right now. So. Oh no, again, sorry, we're building Hank Hill. We are building Hank Hill. John Bren, what's up, brother? How you doing, my friend? How you doing, bro? Chacho, what's up, kid? Mr. Bro Chacho, Mr. John, what's up? Is this just a Singali? No, it's not a Singali. It's this one here. And then we need the flesh piece. We got the flesh piece. We can't call it flesh anymore. Unless you're hanging out in the Fick and Brick streams, then you can call it whatever the hell you want to call it, what color you want to call it. What the hell is that thing? Oh, what is this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jared missed all the pieces that are specifically molded for this. Yeah. You ain't going to see a Lego piece looking like this right now. That is a charcoal grill, John. Yes, there is a charcoal grill build portion of this, 100% charcoal grill style. Yes, we will be getting that right out the gate here. Charcoal grill, my friend. Hank Hill, charcoal grill, the whole shebango. That looks like flesh. Okay. All right, and then we got to drop a 4-banger and then this guy. So we got to go around the side, this side, and then here, and then I believe it's the gray piece. This looks like the gray version. Yeah, it looks like the gray version there. Okay, well, they put a lot of freaking steps onto these pages though, which is good. They actually put a bunch of steps on the one page, so that's actually solid. Right there, and there. Oh, there's a printed piece on his face too. So I do see a printed facial piece here, so that's pretty good. All right, one by trace, and then we gotta go. What's this thing? One of these here, and then this thing I believe goes there. Yep, and then the other one's got to be yep. The other one goes there. Okay, looking pretty solid. It's looking pretty solid. Solid Brick Studios right here. Here we go. All right, so let's put one there. I believe this is his shirt. I want to say this is his shirt. Shirtle region, yeah. That's what Oh, no, charcoal. No, it's definitely propane. No, sorry, it is not a charcoal. No, there's a propane tank right there. Sorry, I didn't read the rest of your comment. Yeah, it's definitely a propane grill. Propane and propane accessories, my friend. Yes, that is Hank Hill's game for the last 30 years or whatever it's been. I think he's well now in the new season of it's definitely like a 30-year game. I think he's been doing it for like 30 years. Bobby Hill's got a restaurant and all sorts of good stuff here. If you haven't seen the new one, go check it out. I highly recommend the new season of King of the Hill. It's absolutely epic. It's long overdue. I think they waited a little bit too long to do it, but I'm glad that it's here, and I think they signed on for another season. So I think they're actually going to go up another season. So that's actually really good. I'm excited about that. What is this? It's the first snafu we've made today. Only the first one. So that's not bad. We just did one snafu today, and that was it. So that's not terrible. I'll take that all day long. One snafu in a build, you shall take it. Come on, it's gonna drop. I'm gonna drop it down. Let's go. Come on. Oh, I got it. All right, let's see. There's that. I don't think that's gonna hit. No, that actually would have to go. Let me see. That's gonna have to be there. Oof, that's not gonna. That ain't gonna hit like I should. Let me see here. Let me go back because something definitely looks awry here. Let me go back to that build spot here. Oh shoot! You know why? Damn it. Okay. Yep, that's gonna be on the flip side. Okay. Okay. Let's try it again. So that should have been on the flip side the whole time. Okay. So we just gotta flip this around. Turn that around to that way. There. Okay. This back on this side. Right. Yeah, the new one's awesome, dude. Yeah, I'd highly recommend. I was a huge fan from back in the day. I watched all of them like at nauseum. Like I watched them all, like every single one. I watched every series, every season, like repeat, on repeat like a bazillion times. So yeah, I've definitely watched them all. All right, hang on. Okay, this has to be. This is like this. This has to be like this. Okay. Okay, so that goes like that. And then, so this goes that. Okay. And then flippity floppity, this goes like there we go. No, it's still, wait a minute. What the hell's going on here? What am I doing? Something, okay. Something's amiss here. Something's definitely, I definitely tweaked something here. Hang on. So we got, no, that, hang on. Let me, there's definitely something here. All right, let me see. And Hunter, what's going on? How you doing? Leave it to the. Oh, I've been kicking ass this whole time, and then leave it to the Hank Hill portion of the build to throw me off here. Let me see. Did I put an extra piece here that should not be here? There might be an extra piece in here that's making it run too high. Let me see. Okay, I think there might be actually. Now that I'm looking at this, all right, let's see. So we got this. Let me go back to the beginning here. Okay, so we got that goes. Oh, you know what? I think that. Yep, I think that's exactly what I did. Oh no, I didn't. So that's two on there. So one there, which we put down, and then this one here we put down, and then there should be a third one, right? And then, oh wait, no, that's why. Okay, hang on, let me try this. No, wait, that should be it. So then, yep, that was the problem. I think right there. I think. Yep, it's supposed to go on the bottom. So that goes here, and and then 1 by 2. Yeah. And then drop this. Okay. And that, and that, and then this goes on that side. This, and this. Okay. All right. All right. So then that's there like that. Okay, let's try this again. So we got this side like this. We're going to take this and put this up over here. Okay. There's always what you all know. There's always one part that always trips me up. Every single build, don't matter if it's a Lego build, doesn't matter if it's a Ruby Bricks build, it don't matter what kind of build it is. There's always something that trips me up, and that is a Lego basketball. In case anybody is wondering. Look at the box. All right, hang on, peeps. This is where I'll be back. This is where I get tripped up all the dang time, though. And I got to go under the rug here and find the damn page. All right, we got it. That didn't actually take too long. I don't know. Hank Hill's pissing me off a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Hank Hill's definitely not doing what I thought Hank Hill should be doing at this point. That should go right. That should go in. This is the same damn thing. It should go right in there and pop in there. Okay. All right. We're gonna deconstruct and try this one more freaking time because something is definitely wrong here. Something's amiss, if you will. It's amiss. There's nothing on the bottom of this one. Those are flip flopped like that. There's got to be something that's not right here. All right. Okay, so we got that one straight away. Okay, so we got the bottom of that one. Turn that upside down. Okay, we got that. And we got 2 of those. Did it. Okay, and then we got 1 of these. Okay, 1 of those. So right off the rip, we're already 3 high. Okay, so that's 3 high right there. Right off the rip, and then we drop this guy, this guy, this guy, and then another 1. Oh, another 1. Oh, see, I wonder if we weren't. Are we not high enough? Is there another 1 around here? Did I not have another 1? There it is. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. Okay, I was short. I wasn't high enough. Okay. Well, you know what? Sometimes you're not high. That happens when you don't get high. You know. Okay. We were just short 1 at that point. Okay, here we go. Sometimes you got to go back and forth, or 5th, or 6th, or maybe 7th or 8th time. You know, sometimes it happens. But there we go. And now we are should be. There we go. Snapped it in. It almost took us out, but we figured it out. It almost took us out. But again, you always just gotta try. You just gotta dang try. And you know, sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. But a lot of times you just got to make it work. And that's what we're doing here. Snapping in Hank Hill. He ain't the greatest thing in the world, but you know what? He is Hank Hill. So you got to do what you got to do. All right, let's see. Gold on the bottom? Hank Hill's got gold pants? Looks like he's got a gold belt or something. That's pretty badass. All right, let's see. The 2 on the front here, Mr. Gold Hank Hill. That's his drawers, man. He's got gold pantaloons on here. All right. So 99 is going to be this right there, and then here into the blue right there, and then just get it here. Another one there. Okay, and then sideways. Yeah, this is all his jeans. We got the classic King of the Hill Hank Hill jeans here. All right, 1x2. And then these guys here. And one of these over the back. 1x4 across the top there. Yep, right there. And then we got, oh, these things. These are nice. These are nice pants. These are nice pants. I like that. Oh, and then we got the piece that's going to keep his butt. Yep, we're going to connect them with. Nice connection butt piece right there. Okay. Make his jeans look a little bit better there. All right, there's his body right there. We got the Hank Hill body hanging out there, so that's pretty badass. All right, let's get rid of this. The OneDrive is running up crazy there. Right. An hour 15. Not terrible, but again, not the kind of the speed I wanted to run with here today. I thought we'd be a little bit quicker today, but again, sometimes you get taken out a little bit by the build, so sometimes it gets you. And just got a little bit today. Wasn't terrible. Ain't gonna lie to you. Wasn't actually half that bad, but sometimes the bricker builds will get you. Sometimes the brick crafts will get you. Sometimes the Panaceas will get you. Sometimes the JM bricklayers will get you. Sometimes the Loamy bricks will get you. You'll be running around like thinking you're the king of the world, and then all of a sudden you catch on a freaking bad spot, or a wire gets caught up, and you're like, oh dang, like I don't know what I'm gonna do. Wire just got caught, and I'm just hanging here looking like a fool. But you know what? Sometimes it happens, and you just gotta keep on moving. That's what we do here. I think this is his head. I want to say that's his ears. I believe this is his head right now, the head region from Hank Hill. I think this is his head. Yeah, this definitely looks like the Hank Hill head right now. Here's his hairpiece. Oh yeah, this is definitely his hairpiece. There's his head. I think I need another. Yep, that one right there. This is definitely the Hank Hill head. All right, let's see what else. Oh, yep, we got the Face right here. We got the Face right here. Where's the tile piece with his face? There it is. Classic Hank Hill face right there. Look at that. That's absolutely classic Hank Hill. Look at him. What the hell? There you go. I told you there might be some impressions done in this. Oh, that goes in real nice too. But it's posable, so you can move it around. So that's cool. Like that. I like it. Now he got to make his feet and his hands, but his feet and his hands are actually really kind of simplistic because they're just twofers. So we're just making twofers of the same. So we're just going to do twofers here and just kind of rock and roll. So we're going to do two of the sames. As I'm building these out, we're going to just build the same thing twice. So all we're doing here, do this twice, figure it out. And then we need, so two of those right up, and then 1x2 on the bottom of this, and then a tile on the top. Connect this to that. Oh, dang, okay. The same thing on the bottom here. Yeah, he's not actually I thought they were going to be a little bit more complex, but they're definitely not. They're definitely pretty self-explanatory here. All right, and then the shoes come into play. We got a shoe region here. The shoe region. We got one there, right there, and then we'll drop. He actually does have shoes. The shoe look like shoes. I mean, I think he's got. Here, let me show you guys all here. He does have shoes. He's got little shoes, which is pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie to you. You ain't gonna come back to the channel, so we ain't lying to anybody out there. The dude's got shoes. And then the next thing I think we're gonna do is get to his arms. Let's drop that in there like that. And then this goes, oh shoot, I gotta hold on. There we go. This front region, I built it backwards, I think. Yep, I definitely built them backwards. We gotta turn his ass around. Yep. All right, Hank, we gonna turn you around, bro. Yep. Easy peasy. Look at that. There's your bootay. I should have noticed your bootay was on the other side. All right. So we're gonna stick him in there. We're gonna put him just like that for now. He's just because he ain't got an arm, so we got to make a couple arm packs for him here. So let's go arm pack 1, arm pack 2. We'll drop this one there and this one there, and then tile over the top of that. Same here. We got arm pack 1, arm pack 2. Tile over the top. Let's do the same thing with the feet, or the handle regions here. Handlebar mustache. Here we go. Mustachio. All right. Put this together. Same thing with this one. 2. Does he have finger nodules? Let's see if he has finger nodules. I don't know if he does or not, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. All right. Let's see. Boom. Boom. Okay. There he is, like that. Looking at you. It's kind of like a Birdman now. It's kind of like the dang Birdman. Oh, okay. So we do have. Yep, we do have some handles here. We got some handles. All right. So we've got. All right. The one hand is just a hand, I guess. Okay. We're gonna give you this. And then put this on like that. And that just goes on his hand like that. Yeah. Oof. Hang on. This is got to go on the inside. There we go. I was gonna say you gotta make sure you move it around a tad there because the articulation is not amazing with this. I mean, again, you're literally, you kind of he's doing the pump thing. He's got to shift the tractor around. So you got to let him shift the tractor. So, but he does have his Alamo beer can in tow. So I will show you guys this in a hot second here. Let's see what we got here. HOT. Yep. This in there. And then there is his Alamo beer can. So this like that. Like that. So he's got his Alamo beer can in his hand. There we go. There it is. Alamo for the win. Yep, I got him just like they show him. Yep, I got him just like this. He's sitting him down. And then we got to put his booty in the dang tractor. So that goes in there. Let's drop him in. Let's see. Spread his legs out a smidge so he can get there. We go. We don't. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, he's in the tractor. We got to connect his foot there. There we go. Move this over a smidge so it looks like he's driving. He got his beer in his hand. Like that. All right. So that it kind of looks like almost looks like the dang thing here. On the box here, we kind of got a little bit of the same thing going on here with the box. Put his foot on that. His foot's on the gas. Thing is moving. He's got some stuff going on here. All right. So now we on to bag 5. But again, I don't know what all this. I ain't gonna lie to you. We got what is all this other stuff? I don't know what all this other stuff is. I'm not gonna lie. I don't. Is there green? Stand green? We might have got extra bags. I'm not gonna lie, unless there's like a special build towards the end that I haven't seen yet. These are all like these 2 part bags over here. These were 2 extras. It looks like, so I don't know. Yeah, here and here. Yeah, don't look at that. But these 2 here, So I'm not sure if they're actually if those are we are even going to use those. I'm thinking we might not even have to use those. I don't know because I'm building the bag five is actually the grill and the cooler. So bag five is the grill and the cooler. So again, maybe they gave us extra parts for a different build. I don't know. And I'll check it in the back here. I'll check it on the inside here to see if that is the case. Maybe in the back of the instructions, sometimes they give you an extra part of the build or something maybe fun or unique or different. But we'll figure it out towards the end. We're gonna get it towards the end and we'll see. But as of right now, I feel like we have extra bags of pieces here. So just go with that for now while I build the cooler over here. So there's ice in the bottom of the cooler, which is a good little piece here, a good little get. I like the ice in the bottom of the cooler. They use the trans light blue pieces rather well here, so that's actually good. I think they give us quite a few extra light blue too. So we got one there, and then I think we got go this way. And I think there's another light blue in here somewhere. Oh, yeah, there's some nice pieces. Put that one down and then drop it this way. Oh yeah, some more ice pieces too on the front here. So we got one this way. We got one on the top this way. I mean, the ice looks nice. It looks nice. I'll show you in a second here. Hot second. The ice in the cooler looks pretty damn nice. And we won't build around it. Not that anybody's ever going to really see inside cooler, but I'll show you right now what it looks like. So we got 1, 2, and then 3, and then this across the back, and then oh, you know what? We might be using those other pieces. I think. Now that I'm looking at this, that might have been just part of this part build here. 2. 3. Cooler looks pretty cool though. Cooler looks pretty awesome. Looks pretty badass. All right, we got this front piece here. I just saw. So that's definitely a part of the cooler. So we got one here, one here, and on the end, and here, and the end, there. 1, 2, 3, and then one for. Okay. And the 2 handles. All right, I like the handles on the sides. That's pretty awesome. You got a handle there, and a nice handle there. You make a nice looking cooler. I ain't gonna lie to you. Make a nice looking cooler. Now we got to put the freaking orange part on here with this in the middle. And then we got Brick S33. What's going on, bro? How you doing? Welcome to the show here. Welcome to the show. Oh, you know what? No, I bet you. Shoot, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't know what the hell those extra bags were. They definitely don't seem like they go into this build, but we're gonna find out in a second. All right, so we got 3 Alamo beer cans here. So we got 1, 2, 3, and again, there's not. It's just kind of chilling in here, so you ain't gonna really see it on the outside like they show because it's really not. It doesn't. They get buried in there. They kind of show them hanging out, but they do get buried in there, and I don't know if there's any real way that they put. Yeah, there's nothing that they put in there. You could probably put other stuff in there to make sure that the beer cans are actually chilling in there like that. That goes. I think they just sit in the grass. They just might sit in the grass or maybe on the back. Does it connect there? Oh, it does connect. Okay, so we connect it right to there. We connect it right to there like that. Okay, now we can open that up. All right, cool like that. You can see the cooler. All right, you can see the cooler. Now this whole honk, yeah, there's definitely no way that there's this is just the build. There's no all those bags are extra. There's some weird different color pieces on there, so they're definitely going to be extras. There's no way that this is for the because I'm only building the grill and then we're done. So, yeah, there's definitely not extra pieces, but there is a bunch of extra pieces for sure. Bunch of extras. All right, let's see. So we got knob piece there, knob piece there. Oh, we got a, oh, okay, I like that little black, this little black piece with the this little, yeah, with the grill knob on it. I like. Oh no, it's supposed to be a black one, isn't it? Yeah, it's supposed to be this one. So it's like a flower piece, but they put it in black and they turned it into a grill knob. I like that. I like that a lot. Shepherd 34, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the big show. Welcome to the big stream. Big stream full of big dreams here. What's up? What's up? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Again, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you guys are streaming from, wherever you gals are streaming from. If you want to shout out, if you want to, promote some stuff, go ahead. This is a self promotion kind of stream. I always are. When you're hanging out with Thick and Bricks, every stream is self promotion. So what you got? What you working on? You working on a thesis? You working on your next stop motion video? You working on some, I don't know, whatever you're working on. Feel free to put it in the chat and let's go, because that's what we do here. We help everybody. We support everybody, and it's just what we do. So, again, feel free. Do what you got to do. We're here for promotion. Everybody gets promoted. Everybody gets promoted. Everybody gets upped. Everybody gets upped. Oh, this is cool. This is like the dang. Oh, I like this. This is the freaking fire, man. They bring in the fire right here. This is where we put the dogs. I think this is where the hot dogs go. The H dogs are going to go in a row here. Like I'm using the trans orange. The trans orange is a good get to as well. I like the way they're using the orange, trans orange on this dojo. This grill looks pretty solid. The grill looks solid. It's definitely scaled towards a Hank Hill figure, but it's definitely solid. You could use the Family Guy figures with this thing too if you wanted to have like a cross promotional episode or something. You could definitely use the Craft Family Guy buildable figures as well. So you got Stewie, Brian, and Peter. Well, no, actually, you could use Peter and Brian for this one. I think they're about the same scale as this guy. Stewie's actually way bigger than these figures. So yeah, you wouldn't be able to use Stewie in this scale. But yeah, Stewie's like a monster. He's like the Godzilla of the group here. All right, let's see. So we got this. We're gonna drop this down into there. Oh, we got the grills. Oh, dropping the grill. Oh, that's for the grill portion of it. Oh, hell yeah. Check this out. Look at, they use the chromies for the grill piece. Look at this. Look at this poop right here. Drop that. Look at that. Look at how badass that looks. That's chromed up. That's steel chromed up. Now we're going to make the propane tank from the accessory line here. So here we go. Let's make some propane tank memories here. All right, let's drop that on the top. Put a little valve. We need a little valve here. So we need the valve stem here. We need this. We need that. And we need the gray piece on the top for the actual stem portion. And then we're going to put this in here. And then we're going to turn this over and then drop it in. I think that corner right there. All right. We're getting right along here. Okay, let's see what we got here. So let's do this. 2 times there. I think this is for the underneath section. Yeah, this is for the underneath section. Got 1. Johnny there. We got 1 with. Oh, this is for the freaking the wheels. We got wheels on this thing too. Hells yeah, wheels on here. Wheels on the bus, everybody. Wheels on the bus. You know what they do? Yeah, they go round and round. Sure do. Sure do. Crap, am I not seeing wheels? Oh no, they're faux wheels. Okay, we got faux wheels in this dojo. Okay. We got faux wheels. It's okay, not faux like fake wheels. No, we don't have. We do have 4 on here, but they fake. They ain't real. They definitely fake. But it's okay. It's okay. Brick Stop, what's going on, bro? How you doing? Just saw the Brick Stop in here. One of the gems of the Lego community there. Brick Stop. What is up, my friend? Oh yeah, they made fake. They got fake wheels, man. Look at these fake ass wheels. Okay, that's kind of weak. Oh crap! Kind of broke it. Kind of broke it. Fake ass wheel. Kind of broke it. Hang on. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Okay, that's down. Yep. Little fake wheels. That's okay. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with fake wheels, I guess. I don't know. All right. So then we'll drop a fake wheel on here. Drop a fake wheel on here. Oh, we got some burgers. I see some burgers too. I see some burgarios. All right, let's drop two on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, line it up. Let's put this on here. Flippity floppity. This goes on the toppity. See, drop it. Just put it in, put it in. Just be careful on this part here because it ain't in very well, and you could break some stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. You could break some stuff here if you're too ham-fisted or He-Man like me. It might go awry there. Okay, so there's no back to the grill. There's definitely no back to the grill, so we do not have a back. We do have some dogs and some burgers here. The burgers are grill marked, so we do have grill marked burgers. Pretty epic. Those snap in there with these pieces right here, which are actually really kind of a good get. And looks like the dogs are probably just gonna chill on the actual. There's no pieces to hold the dogs in, so they're just gonna chill in there. We can drop them in there. Shiny dogs. And that goes on there like, come on, it's literally lined up, bro. There you go. And that goes, yeah, those are definitely extra pieces for bags. I have no idea what those are from. But those are two totally separate bags of brick that I do not need. So I don't know what they're from, but they're definitely extras from. That would be funny. Wouldn't it be funny if they were like Lego pieces? That'd be hysterical. They're not Lego pieces, but they did have numbered to them. So I'm going to bag these up. Obviously, you can see I have 2 piles here and 1 pile here too. So definitely 2 extra sets of pieces from what I really don't have any idea. But I will plastic bag them up and put them aside for whatever. I don't know if I'll ever use or need them. But all right, guys and gals, let's do a quick. This is not going to be an official review. It's not going to be my official 5-minute or under review. But I will show you guys what we're dealing with right now as far as the King of the Hill brick craft set goes. So as it stands right now, as it sits on my table, we have an amazing, cool set. Great instructions. The tractor does move a little bit on the pedestal here on the circle brick piece that they gave us. We do actually have as well the cooler over there, which does have some cold beverages to it. There is some cold beverages in there, some cold bevies in there, some Alamo beer. So they're what program are you? It's Brick StreamYard, dude. It's used to be free. It's not free anymore. It's pretty expensive. I'm trying to actually find a different streaming service right now. That's a little bit cheaper. I'm trying to interview some different streaming services right now. So, but this one's pretty pricey. You get the King of the Hill. There's the tractor with the logo on it. Mike Judge, actually the creator of King of the Hill, actually has a little. It's on the bumper of the tractor, so it's Mike Judge right there on there. And then we have the grill, of course, the propane grill. There's no propane accessories for this grill, but Hank Hill does do some business with propane and propane accessories for the past like 30 plus years. But no back to the grill. That's one thing that I kind of thought that they maybe could have put a back on the grill, so it it kind of closed up. The grill does not close, so it's just kind of freestanding there. And of course, again, you got the iconic fence behind the behind the lawnmower there. King of the Hill iconic fence there. Base is pretty good. Again, this is just a buildable guy. He just kind of pops off if he's on a friction pin and he just pops off. Arms are good. I mean, again, whatever. Unless you're doing molded arms, you brick built the arms. I think it's okay. It's cool. Especially with the scale that he's in. He's not in the Stewie scale where it was you actually had you could actually build fingers, posable fingers and stuff like that. This is not that kind of scale. 100% love it. I think it's amazing. I hope that this company, Brickcraft, continues to build sets like this. They need to. There's a niche for this. There's an absolute ask for this. There's a community for these sets. And I'm a huge King of the Hill fan, Futurama, Family Guy, American Dad would be awesome. Solar Opposites would be amazing. I think that they're doing a bunch. The Golden Girls, they just dropped that Golden Girls set just came out. I think there's a lot of stuff that they could do, and they probably will do. And hopefully this is just one of the first vignettes. Hopefully they do a couple with the other guys, with Boomhauer and with Dale Gribble and Bill Dauterive. Hopefully they build Bill Dauterive or Peggy Hill, Bobby Hill. I mean, it's unlimited at that point. You got Luann, you got Lucky, you just got John Redcorn, Dale's wife, Nancy, Hicks Gribble. I mean, there's just so much you could do. Con and his wife and Connie and Joseph. And yeah, there's just so much, options and opportunities for activities that could be made out of these sets. So again, this set was given to me by Brickcraft for a review, for an opening, for an unboxing, for a, my opinions. My opinions are my opinions, and they are I did not get paid to do this review. I did not get paid to do anything of this build. The only thing that was given to me was the set to do the build and review. I do have to show you one quick thing, though. They did send me 2 other sets in the box of awesome that they sent me. And the one set is available currently. You guys, I think this is like $8. $8 or $9 on Brickcraft site right now. It's Snoopy in a puffer coat. So you got puffer coat Snoopy with the winter hat on, like $8. 188 pieces, like $8 on the website right now. You can get it. It's like almost 4.5 inches by like almost 3.5 inches. So it's just a cute little build for your shelf or for your display or for a child if you wanted something. If you're looking for something to build with the kids for the holidays, for the all the holidays that are coming up. Good build here. Good build for sure. And then the last part of this video, and I will let y'all go and have be on your day, is the second set that they sent me, and it is the Breaking Bad RV set. Yes, they are licensed somehow, and they got the license for Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad. I don't want to say Breaking Bad because I might get sued. You never know. No, but Breaking Bad set, 477 pieces. This is the vehicle. So the truck. Again, there's no minifigures with this set. You do get, I believe this is Walter White's outfit there. I believe that's his Walter White's outfit. They kind of make it in like I don't even know. It's like almost like on a hanger type thing where you can actually like hang it up or something. I don't know, but they did do something like that. The wheels do roll on this, and it does have a full interior with the lab inside. So this does open up, and there is a full lab interior. So pretty epic. This one's another one that I will be building soon. I look at these pieces. I don't know. But this was in case you were wondering about those colored, when I was talking about those cream colored pieces, these are the colored pieces I was talking about. They look a little cream colored. I don't know what they are, but they definitely are not a normal Lego looking color for those interested. But this one's going to be the next one. This one's going to be built as well. So this one, again, thanks to Brickcraft for sending me that one. And I will be continuing on with the gas station from Lumi Bricks. That is what we were building before we started this one, and that is what we will build. Continue on after we take a little bit of a break. I will finish up with, in case anybody is interested in my anti-Legoland torsos here, please hit me up, direct message me on Instagram. These will be going up for sale. If not today, tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, by Monday at the latest, they'll be going up on my Instagram to buy. So I have a ton of black ones, but I have blue, light blue, pink, green, and orange are in obviously one of one colors. So these might be a little bit more expensive than just the black torso because there was only one of each of these. There's one orange, one green, and I believe there's one purple too as well. I think there's a purple one in here too. There was a purple one in here too. Maybe there isn't. I thought there was, but there's only one for sure of the green and the orange that was made. And again, I thought there was a purple one too. And I do have overprints as well, in case anybody's interested in overprints. I do have overprints on those things. Yeah, stay tuned for the Instagram account for these. These will be available for sale. Pick one up on your own. Those are hand printed photos. And I think I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I love y'all very much, and keep building out there. Keep doing what you love, and we will see you in the next live stream.